I would say Unlimited is a better coach than Forg1ven because he prepares more, he spends more time with us.
I knew I'm gonna be on Team Void from the beginning, honestly. I mean, in the beginning I said I want to be in Team Fire, but after I've seen how things work, I just wanted to be in Team Void. I knew I'm gonna be there.
For the rest of the week, I will not be coaching Team Fire. There are various reasons for this, but it's mainly to actually coach them even better.
Now we're discussing that he almost scammed me.
No, what?
Let's discuss how you lost me. How do you feel?
9 weeks, you will be coached by me 1
He
week.
wanted to scam me and take you
No,
first.
I didn't.
Welcome to the Madhouse. You selected both of your teams. You are locked in for this week and going forward. Wins are going to bring 16 points compared to the 9 points all of you received before. Additionally, every MVP vote brings you 4 points instead of 2.
From my experience, I can say 19 out of 100 people would ideally prefer playing as an underdog. Why? Because no one expects them to win.
Exactly.
So if you lose, it's good. If you win, it's better.
Oh no, he's going to be a showstopper for Starforge, but he failed! Marino, what was that? He's going to live for long enough. No! Oh!
Nice.
He wasn't the beat to it, he stole it! He's so fast, he's running around the front world. He's almost going down, but no, Srogan still somehow keeps him alive. It's a shutdown for all. He's chasing them. It's a kill for him. Can he get Marino as well? Yes, he's going for kills. It's a clean ace.
This week it turned out that we will not have a coach,
He will let us figure out our own,
and he just left.
For the rest of the week, I will not be coaching Team Fire.
so he won't help us.
They jerk around, play the champions, have fun in the game, no screams.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough.
We're starting off best of 3 with 1-0 lead.
Limitus is going to slay next XYZ, and he's going to take
Just a big chunk of meat.
Arquan. Is insane. What is going on? Both teams need to fight for it, especially Team Void, because there are 2 dragons down. Limitless is staying far away. He's low, but he's fine because Arquan is around and Yumi is around too. And it's a shutdown for them, and it's an ace for Team Void and a dragon for Team Void.
Team Void, the ones to get this best of 3.
We played the Ludan Kassadin again. You guess what happened? Insane stomp.
Absolute team gap.
This is Marino, I am Shogat, right? Guys, I trolled, I got carried by my team, and what happened? We won.
First game's comeback was between my AD carry and my mid laner with Ololosh and Kassadin.
I did pretty well. My damage bar went through out of the screen, stole the Baron, which was the most important play of the game, basically came back.
They kind of dominate us the early game, but they just make so many mistakes. It's just hard not to exploit them.
My job is to win mid lane. That's my goal.
Every game is the same thing. They try to play around me, put me as behind as they can.
I have to focus on Ololosh, and that's what I did.
I mean, he's definitely hurting his team. He's always trying to use everything he can to get the kill on me, which makes him really proud, but what can you do? Some insecurities there.
Ololosh is just trying to psych us out. It's working.
And of course, Ololosh in this game, transitioning this into a win. Both times they had to come back from those early leads from Team Fire, but both times they've managed to do it. And they can be happy with the result of today's.
The fact that Forg1ven is not planning on coaching us this week is bad.
It's not about giving up, it's about giving a lesson.
I get it why he does it.
It's about actually a lesson of discipline and maturity.
Okay. No, don't formal. He cannot babysit us all the time, but he could put more effort into it.
Every week we lose because of the same mistakes, and he's not a coach. He's a professional ADC player.
He knows bot lane.
Forg1ven was telling our bot lane that on the lane phase, on the first 30 seconds, they f***ed up the game. It might be right, but a dragon got stolen, a baron got stolen. These are the things, it shouldn't be happening.
They could have won both of the games, it was possible, so...
The strategy for next week
It's very difficult now because we are in a very bad mental state. We also knew Forg1ven is like this.
We have enough experience as Fejes, Juno and me, so I think we can work on it without Forg1ven as well, but his input would be very valuable. But we will find some outside help if needed.
Yeah, if you're leading the game and lose it, it feels worse. So they definitely have some issues to overcome, but if I were their coach, I would say they did pretty well in early game, so they should be building off that.
I think everybody in the team will agree when I say it, that there is kind of no relationship like the other team has with their coach, right?
I had the most damage. And Unlimited made me into a player, and limitless combo, deadly. I even ranked up because of him. He was there, he told me what to do, what was I doing wrong. That was the most crucial part. He made me into a player. He's the true MVP. I wouldn't have won the lane if it wasn't for him. I'm just saying.
This win wouldn't be a win without Unlimited.
I think a lot of people in Team Void have improved over last week, so I think they surprised their opponents by how much better they are.
For example, I haven't seen him telling what Mameno is doing going in trades. I haven't heard him say anything about juggle pathing for Juno. I'm not saying that they're doing it wrong. I'm saying because Forg1ven was a player and he's a coach right now, that maybe he will point out something.
Unlimited probably had more impact coaching us throughout the week than Forg1ven did, all weeks combined.
If we have a better success in winning without our coach, we can just let him go. I don't know.
It's not longer, I don't wear it anymore. For the rest of the week, I will not be coaching Team Fire. There are various reasons for this, but it's mainly to actually coach them even better. How this will happen and why did we reach that point. In Champion Selects, people would ask me about what the bans would be 5 seconds before we ban, or they would ask me what do I pick here, when the drafts were already known 1 week before the official game against Team Shadow or even against Team Void, etc., etc. Per se, if the average player had 30 games on it in a week and he did 20 on champions that he shouldn't be playing, then that's bad practice and that doesn't help towards a common goal. I have asked specifically and directly from the first week. Discipline and willingness to listen, as we all remember in the first interview that I did. I will always look to draft people who are willing to listen, who are willing to execute, and who are willing to act swiftly based upon the information that they have. This is not about ego. This was to prove a point, because they have practiced more the entire time Starforge started. But they still have to work harder, they still have to assume discipline, they still have to assume responsibility to operate and to work in a professional environment.
We have to go in.
Door on me, door on me.
Hey, minions, minions, bring the minions, bring the minions.
Wait, what?
Here, 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 protect. Okay. Okay. Tower, 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 tower. Okay. Kill him.
Go! Let's go! Let's go!
We won a game against the Shadow team. Hello? The first team to actually win against the Shadow team?
So I'll take it. I'll take the W.
Let's go! You want to FF?
Yeah, I did
want to but come on.
That was good.
Face was like, from minute 7, he was like, FF, for like 10 minutes straight.
So I see that was a penta.
Just FF.
And I was telling him, no, we want FF, we can win it.
We actually chose more comfortable fit picks. We weren't pushed into anything else. We had more freedom.
If Forg1ven was here today, I don't think we
Forg1ven
would win.
wouldn't have let us pick those champions.
That is true, actually, Giga true, thank you.
I still have no problem with him on a personal level, but on the coach level, he didn't even went to talk to me to tell us that he's not going to be coaching us. Yeah. He didn't even want to say it to everyone. He said it to everyone else just because XYZ followed him to ask him a question, and that's how we learned that we want to have a coach. I was not going to even learn that. He didn't say goodbye to me. Today he didn't say whatever to me. That's my problem with him.
My contribution to making the team play like a ton of games in the last 2 days, I think it did have an impact on us. For Eri, for example, she usually plays like 3 games a week, and I made her play 20 games in 2 days. If we keep doing what they are doing, and they keep listening, probably.
Actually, I am pretty sad and happy in the same time because I obviously happy to see my team motivated. but I don't really like this type of drama.
The entire process is not about to show what Forg1ven is correct or Forg1ven is wrong. The entire process is to show them that in real life, in real world, there are responsibilities to take, and it's time for them to do so, because that's how League of Legends players improve.